This is probably the worst game I think I've ever played in my entire life. So why do I say that with such boldness? This is the worst game I've ever played. Because at least with 3 I was having some semblance of fun. With this game, I'm not. Also, I've realized I can't use most of the first part because, that's why. I've got Ligma. No, it's because the speed up makes the audio absolutely fucking horrendous. But we've got to level 6, which is nice. I have 2 medicines in my back pocket. But we're going to have to play this on normal speed. Which is fine because the music in this game is pretty bopping. And we are doing some pretty sexy damage, but to be honest, even at level 6, 2 levels higher than the walkthrough recommends, we are still taking a lot of damage from these guys. And to be honest, it's really all just luck if we actually end up getting through without dying. Like, that's all it is. Are we lucky enough to fucking beat the game? Yes or no? No. Probably not. This is the first of probably about like 23 fucking dungeons in this game, so to be honest, this is a great like start. I think that's kind of one of the things that put me off playing this game or wanting to finish this game. In any sense of the word, is just how monotonous I knew this would be. Because if this is literally all it is, I'm really not down for that. I'm really not down for like, 10 plus hours of the same bullshit. At least with DBZ, like, I could speed it up and it was whatever. But that game was fun. It had fun visuals, it had whatever. I will come back to it with a more kind of brighter, happier, less confused. I guess it's fun. It's fun playing a game blind, but sometimes you kind of want to, watch someone who knows at least what they're doing. Because it can be pretty annoying. Like, even for me, like, going back and rewatching it, being like, oh, fuck, that's really annoying that I didn't know what I was doing. But to be honest, even with a walkthrough, this game is going to be, like, hell to play through, I think. I think this is just going to be a miserable, miserable experience from start to end, which is, probably puts it in running for one of the worst games I've ever played. I want to do that as a series, actually, kind of like ranking the worst games I've ever played. And then obviously playing other games that are deemed as the worst. So not just specifically ones I've already played, but like games I will play, whatever. And I was waiting to beat this game before I could put this on the list. Because currently on that list is obviously the third game. Now, the third game is a bad game, but to be honest, it ain't nearly as bad. And I'm looking back on it with fond but frightened memories, to be honest. I will happily replay that game at some point in the future. I don't know how or when, but I would love to go back and replay that game. Because it's probably been a year. It's probably been a year since I've actually played it. I'm trying to think how long it's been. I might actually have to check, to be honest. It feels like it's been a year. I think it might have been, to be honest. I did it... Yeah, it probably was. Probably was, actually. Oh, the staircase. The famous staircase. So let's kill this guy and drink my medicine. Drink my Calpol. And get back on it. Because even though I'm doing, like, high 20s, 30 damage... These guys are doing 2, sometimes 7. Like, I'm still taking, like, a bit of a beating. Is that right? Yes. Fuck. It doesn't actually give me full health, though. And there's still another 2 floors to go. Oh, man. Man alive. I would genuinely rather play the third game with no walkthrough than this fucking game for a second longer. This is a real test of my patience. I'll do it. I'll do it for 30 views. I don't give a fuck, man. I'll happily play this game just to have it so that someone has documented this game in some form. I will be that man. I will be the star of martyrdom. Shin. I wish Shin was in this game. Where's Shin? I think that's just what's so depressing is I'm just looking at like these generic fucking goons. This just like fake baby Kenshiro. And he's not like filling me with the same sense of like, oh, it's fucking like Kaio or someone, or you know, Hyo. It's just I'm looking at this guy who is called Hero. He's just the nameless hero. It's whatever you call him. Is his name. But like, it doesn't fill me with the same sense of joy and fulfillment. It's kind of just. It fills me with the feeling of needing a really nasty shit. I just don't like it, and I just want to get it over with. The problem is, this nasty shit drags out for like 20 hours. So you haven't really got a choice. It's just depressing. What was this one? Bottom left? Lower left. Okay. 4th floor is where you fight the boss. Sure. Lower left. We really should have gotten some 7 scars, but I bet they'll wear off in like 2 steps. Again, this will be fine in the 3rd game because by this point I would have leveled up at least like 7 times. But in this game, yeah, it's like kind of your maybe 0.007% way, the way to leveling up, maybe. On the Blue Moon. To level 7, it's 1,000 experience points, plus. Maybe a bit less now, but still an absurd amount to go through. Also, where are my techniques? I want at least Yokuritsuken, yeah? I want something at least. But no. Staircase. Staircase. just get beaten up. Is this like a forced encounter? Scripted? Maybe. I can't tell. They just ran from me because they're so scared of my cock and balls. Now this is really cool. I like this room a lot. This is a good room that needs to be in the game. That definitely needs to be here after all this fucking time. We're speeding up now. I'm gonna cut this bit out. $1,051 experience to go. Unbelievable. Right, let's use my potion. Why not? We're gonna die here. We're just gonna die in this room. We're not even gonna get to fight the boss. The boss is gonna look at us, he's gonna pick his nose and flick it at us, and we're gonna fucking die. I mean, it is like the 3rd game. The main character feels like they're made out of paper mache. At least when fighting someone like Rao, it makes sense. But when fighting random dickheads, doesn't really make sense. Also, why aren't we playing as like Bart or Lin? Which is this random goon. The idea of Bart becoming the successor is sick as fuck. The idea of Lin becoming successor is sick as fuck. That would be awesome. I would love to see that. Or even have Ryu, you know, Rao's son. Have him. That'd be sick as fuck. That'd be awesome. No, so he's got this random dickhead. Ryu does appear in the game, I think. No, it's Falco's son appears in this game. I don't think... no, I think Ryu... Yeah. But there's like 3 characters all called Ryu. There's Ryu, who is Rao's son. There's Ryudo, who's like the main antagonist. Slash, like, he's like Gary Oak, he's blue. And then there's like Ryusu or something, who's Falco's son. It's just really weird. Is this the end? Please. I don't have enough health to get through. There's no point running. I might as well fight them at least. At least I get something from it. Because if I run and I fail, which I probably will because it's this game, then what's going to happen? Oh, I just lose health anyway. But I don't even make any progress in like fighting them. Also, then they just run for me. So we're getting too strong to actually grind off of them now. Which is delightful. I have 51 health to get through 4 enemies. Because apparently every boss has 3 ads. That's foul behavior, in my opinion. I really don't like that as a thing. Horrendous. Also, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to have a partner by this point. I guess not. Man, imagine walking through... Imagine walking through, like, the Elite Four. In the plateau, and, like, every 2 steps you have to fight, like, a random dickhead. It's the worst. Where is he? The boss is right there. The stairs are there, man. I'm gonna get out this way and die. I guarantee you. I mean, yeah, I could afford like a million billion potions, but like... This is fucking absurd. This is worse than 3. This is worse than 3. I think without a shadow of a doubt, this is worse than 3. I've never been more unhappy playing a game in my entire life. Again, maybe it's because it's late. Maybe because it's almost 1 AM. It's besides the point. The point is, this game fucking sucks, man. This game is poor. This game is just poor. Alright, I mean, we'll give it a shot. We have no health, but we'll give it a shot trying to fight this guy. All that happens after putting in like 20 minutes returning to this dickhead. Here he is, the boss. Is it Zeed?
Well, Zeed at least was... I mean, Zeed was a big threat.
He was a real problem, wasn't he? So this guy is part of Jaggy's bum squad. And he loved Jaggy so much that he just to follow in his path. We have no items. We have no anything we can do. All we can do is fight this guy and hope that we don't die. He's going to hit us and take off half our health. Not wrong. We are actually way too weak to fight him. Cool. Cool. Right, we're back. Got a bit more health this time, so we're going to see if this actually does anything different. I don't think it will. I have a very small chance that this will actually change anything about this fight. Just because we have 20 more health. They'll still kill us super quickly. Also, his Addy's just nothing to worry about. Just kill him. The extra armor definitely seems to be helping a little bit. Actually helping a lot, to be honest. Helping a massive amount. How does that even fucking work, man? He goes from doing 10 damage to now doing 1 damage because I put on some more clothes. Like, are you joking? What a terrible system. How does that even work, bro? What? But then, it's just like 3. Inconsistent damage values. Up the wazoo. Put on some new clothes, come back, and we just won the game. We just beat the game. We just beat the fucking boss. The first boss of probably about 12,000, I think, actually. This game already feels longer. This game already feels way longer. 102 experience. Actual experience points. Wow. Oh my goodness. What do I do now? So he's exploded when Hideboo. Okay, there's some stairs. That's good. Time to get the chest. Ooh, look, it's Rikyo. I think you can actually examine items when you're on top of them in this game, which is really cool. Super cool. So you have to be on top of them in this game. Was that the case in 3? Maybe it was the case. Now we've won. And we have lots and lots of money. We're gonna heal, and we're gonna have to go back up to the cave because we got a cave key, which is super cool. Get us through the locked door, so we have to meet the swinging old man again, which is a statement that I definitely did say. So that's gonna be fun. Granted, I'd probably rather be playing a game that uses the controller when it's this late, but hey ho. We'll probably, actually, RPGs probably are quite good for this time of night. Generally, there's not really any reason why I should be like screaming and shouting while playing an RPG. There isn't really much reason for that. But yeah, that's pretty good. So we're now finally getting back up to like almost the point I was at when I first stopped playing this game, which is just exhilarating as a premise. Also very sad as a premise too. And this game is sadly a lot less gory or strange than the third one. Again, it just feels like a really like a far more like kid-friendly version of Fist of the North Star. And that's kind of shit. Kind of really shit. It doesn't feel gritty, but it has like the sad music. Like it just doesn't feel really like, I don't know. It's odd. A very odd game. This one feels more bootleggy than the third one. It just feels wrong. Like it wasn't supposed to be Fist of the North Star. It was supposed to be like Hiryunoken or something, Flying Dragon, which is what Hiryunoken is. It feels like it's supposed to be that because it. Don't know, man. It's just it ain't my guy. Also, I miss the freaky sprites and the crap music. I don't like having competent soundtracks in a game that's supposed to just be shit. Oh, fucking hell, man. Is it this one? Yeah, I guess it's this one. Yeah, what a good guess. Awesome. Ain't I a stinker? Shuken's staff. Shuken staff. Now we go back to town and we talk to Ryuken from beyond the grave. I feel like if this was just like its own original story, it'd be fine. I wouldn't care. And I'd be a hell of a lot more interested because it's an original thing. But because it is just like, I don't even know, man. It's just something. I think we've done it right. Yeah, this seems right. Because I think because it's trying to be like it's Fist of the North Star, the sequel. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it. It just feels a bit shit and a bit poo. I don't know. It's odd. We leave. I do believe. We leave. And we leave. But there's a woman. A woman's here now. She's like, excuse me, mate, you can't come through. Have you got a ciggy? Have we got some amber leaf? We've returned to Sadville. And there's a man here. Hello, friend. Hello, buddy. I'm here to be your friend, I think. I think I'm your best mate. Let's go on a big adventure and we will become the friends forever. We're gonna save actually because we've got a new friend now. And he's super weak. And I don't really want to actually do anything with him, to be honest. I would rather him just die. I think you can say, help, my dad is in trouble. We must follow her. The tent is now important to us. We must kill these goons. They have good sprites. I like that. Look at them. We've got Bart. We've got fake Bart now. That's awesome. But we're going to use our famous technique to kill. He has stuff as well. I don't know what the fuck you have. We'll try that. Oh, Ken's doing something crazy. Screen wipe. Awesome. AoE. It's not a screen wipe. He's taking big damage. Just kill him. We don't need him. Who is he? Who even is he? Oh, he's blue. -10. -10? That's awesome. Ken, do the same shit. Your name's not even Ken. I don't even know what to call him now. I'm not gonna call him question mark. I'm just gonna call him Ken. I mean, Ken's a pretty generic, like, protagonist name anyway. Ken, Ryu, Shin. 51 money, 18 experience. Basically nothing. Guys, I'm so fucking stupid. I'm so stupid. The bottom number is judo. The top number is experience.